42. For what purpose does the gentleman from Wisconsin seek recognition?
I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 21, printed in House Report number 114-742, offered by Mr. Duffy of Wisconsin.
Pursuant to House Resolution 859, the gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Duffy, and a member opposed, each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Wisconsin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise in support of my amendment today, Amendment 21, to Chairman Miller's VA Accountability First and Appeals Modernization Act. My amendment would add hearing aid specialists to the list of medical providers at the VA, allowing veterans access to timely hearing aid adjustments while still providing them with the same quality of care. I come from rural America, and one of the issues that we come across is many of our veterans have hearing issues, and by the way, hearing and audiology issues are increasing at a rate of 10% per year in the VA, and it takes a long time to get an appointment with an audiologist. And once they get that appointment with the audiologist and they get a hearing aid, oftentimes they have to come back to the audiologist, waiting 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks for that appointment to get that hearing aid adjusted and fitted. Or if something goes wrong, they got to wait another 4 weeks to go back to the audiologist to get it refitted and fixed. So what this amendment would do is allow for our veterans to use hearing aid specialists, oftentimes in their own community, getting quick access to care so they can hear. And it's also going to free up our audiologists to do the more serious work that's necessary with our veterans. So we're in a scenario here where not only do I think we are going to save money, but we're also going to be able to provide better quality care to our veterans. And in my neck of the woods, if a veteran can get a hearing aid adjusted in their own community as opposed to driving 2 hours or 3 hours to a VA facility, it is a big deal for them. And so often I'm hearing stories from family members who talk about their loved one, maybe Vietnam or some World War II. They'll sit around the table and just smile, nodding their head during conversations because they can't hear. I've heard stories where they've gotten their hearing aids and they've actually thrown them away because they can't get appointments. They don't know how the darn things work. This is an easy fix, and I appreciate the chairman's support, and I think we have support from my friends across the aisle. An easy fix, no cost. So with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. For what purpose does the gentleman from California seek recognition?
Mr. Chairman, I rise in opposition, though I'm not opposed to the amendment. I am prepared.
Without objection.
I'm prepared to support the amendment and urge my colleagues to do the same. And I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman is recognized.
I appreciate the gentleman's support. I would just ask, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to submit 6 letters from numerous veteran service organizations in support of H.R. 5620 as amended into the record. And with that, I thank my colleagues and I